And now Color 10 Sports with Dan Lucy.
Pro basketball is a dream for every college player. Very few make it to the NBA. Others dribble on basketball courts from Korea to Germany to Turkey. Color 10's Megan Rice caught up with former Missouri State Bear Kyle Weems, who's playing in one of the more dangerous cities in the world.
All the places basketball will take you, from high school in Topeka to college in Springfield, and now pro ball in Istanbul, Turkey. The game has allowed former Bears All-American Kyle Weems to see the world, even in its dark hours.
More than 260 people were killed in fighting in the cities of Ankara and Istanbul.
It was a little scary at first. I mean, you just signed pretty much your life for the next 9 to 10 months over to this certain city that was still kind of uncertain about how things were going to go with their government. And when you start talking about safety, I mean, it's not just about myself anymore. It's about my wife and my son.
A year ago, as Weems signed his contract, the Turkish regime survived a military coup.
I kept in contact with everybody there, as far as the team, my coaches, and the staff there from the offices, management, and things calmed down a lot. And it was okay. We had about a month before we had to report, and everything was okay.
Weems says he feels safe, but still stays aware.
I mean, obviously, terrorism is a problem everywhere. It's not just, in Turkey, but we keep our eyes peeled. But as far as just living scared and staying in the apartment, we don't do that. We still live like we would here, and I think that's important when you're gone away from your family and friends for 9 to 10 months.
Despite the political unrest, Weems and his family have lived the last year happily.
A lot of people look at Turkey like it's a dangerous or it's not a safe place, and I don't feel that way at all when we're there. And I'm not just saying that because I play there. I really truly mean that. They're some of the most nice, friendly, family-oriented people.
And is ready to start his second season with Besiktas Sampo, Japan.
I'm very excited to play a second year in a row for the first time in my career. I've played on a different team in a different city every year. So to go back and take my family with me in a familiar situation is definitely something I'm looking forward to.
In Springfield, Megan Rice, Color 10 Sports, Ozarks First.
Kyle still has that sweet shot. Big story out of Birmingham today. The king of the SEC football, Nick Saban, speaking to reporters at Media Day. Lost in the crush of Bama football talk was Mizzou's Barry Odom. The second-year Tiger boss was the follow-up show to Saban, and Odom didn't mind a bit. He'll be starting his second season in Columbia after a 4-8 initial campaign with just 2 conference wins. Mizzou will kick off the season September 2nd against Steck's Missouri State Bears. Now, 10 starters return on offense for the Tigers, but that's not Odom's concern.
Has grown up. Defensively, we weren't near good enough last year. I know that's been talked about enough since season's end. And when you win 4 games, guys, believe me, it hurts your soul. And that's where I was at.
The American League beat the National League 2-1 last night in the 88th All-Star Game. Scoreless in the 5th inning when the Twins' Miguel Sano would lift this fly ball to short right. It drops in. The Orioles' Jonathan Scope scores 1-0. St. Louis's Yadier Molina then would tie it up in the 6th inning with this home run to right. That makes it a 1-1 game, and it would stay that way all the way into the 10th inning when the Mariners' Robinson Cano would go deep to right. This is your game-winning home run. Cano was also the game's MVP, and it was the American League's 5th straight All-Star Game victory. And there is no baseball tonight or tomorrow night. Everybody's back on Friday. Minor League Baseball tonight. The Springfield Cardinals down in Little Rock.
Okay, sounds good, Dan. Thank you. A last check of our forecast with Jamie is up next.